Invasion angle.
This week on Invasion Angle, Chris finds out who his real dad is. Jason goes and watches the monkey for the 10th time, but he still doesn't know who the ghoul is. Invasion
And
Angle.
John is an idiot. Why are you trolling like a bitch? Ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord, and it's probably a major episode of Invasion Angle.
Episode 56. This is our Lawrence Taylor episode. Minus
Try
all
not to
the
cringe. Get out
minus
of
all, minus all the horrendous crimes.
I'm with Michelle, dude.
No, you can stay. You can stay. Anyway, a lot of stuff happened this week. What should we start with?
Well, I figure we start with a rapid fire just to give kind of the table of contents for this special episode.
Okay.
We're going to be going over the Elimination Chamber. We'll review that, and then we'll be making our predictions for Revolution, and of course talking about what was going on television this week in wrestling.
TV time.
But yeah, we'll start with rapid fire, and this is a big deal for everybody on the pod. Huge news. The one, the only. Basically, without him, the rapid fire wouldn't have the tens. You know, Sean Spears wins his first WWE title, the NXT North American title, and
that's a 10.
0.
And
the ending was a 0.
Dude, what the fuck was that? I'm still trying to
looking out for his guys though. That's a 10. You know, that's a true friend.
Well,
yeah. Well, I just don't know what happened.
None of us watched that match, right?
I watched the end of it.
Yeah,
his back went out. Which apparently is a part of the story.
He was working the back the whole time, so that's the point.
Yeah,
I feel like it should have been hit cleaner though. Whatever you're trying to do.
Clip,
yeah, it just doesn't.
It looks like he just fucked up the finish really bad.
Yeah. I feel like it was supposed to look a little bit cleaner than that. Whatever they were trying to accomplish with the hurt back. But yeah, good
Maybe
for
he'll
Sean
get a
Spears,
rematch,
dude.
you know.
And he wouldn't shake HBK's hand. And then a lot of people, they rewind back to when he was
Dan.
When he got super kicked by HBK. When he was
his
just
name
like
actually Dan?
Dan.
He was just like, yeah. Was it Dan or Stan?
Stan,
like
street.
Stan.
Yeah, he's just he's like some random backstage security guy, where the fuck he is. It was just a sick super kick though.
Yeah.
But yeah, in other news, AEW and Prime have come to an agreement on pay-per-view deal. So I guess we're gonna be getting some AEW pay-per-views in Prime, which you still have to pay for them. From what I was kind of reading from it,
it just seems like it's another service that carries like the deal that you can like pay for.
Yeah, we're talking Amazon. We're not talking Logan Paul's soft drink mogul ship. You know,
we're not talking about Logan Paul's new reality TV show coming out March 28th.
Oh God, what is it called?
I don't know, but it's like him and his brother.
It's called The Pauls, dude.
I think it's like on Max.
Yeah, like Ron Paul, Rand
Paul.
That'd be kind of cool.
Sean Paul is on it.
Another shot at Paul.
Yeah, Paulie Shore is on it. They got all of them. It's going to be a great season at the Paul House.
RuPaul.
Yeah, RuPaul, of course. But yeah, so
it's called. I still don't know.
And other big news, Jason's new favorite pro wrestling company, Evolve.
Ooh.
On Tubi.
It's even worse, the name.
What's the name?
It doesn't make any sense. It's called Paul American.
Paul, like All American?
Yeah.
Paul American.
They should call it Paul Mall, dude. Like
there's some guy
and they open up a mall together.
There's some marketing guy getting paid $300,000 a year that came up with that. And everyone's like, "Yeah, dude, wow, you're fucking good for the month, man. You came up with the Paul American fucking idea. Don't even just leave that guy alone."
It's on Max.
Yeah, that was a coveted thing to copyright too.
Yeah, I wish it was on Max. Am I right?
I was trying to get that.
Paul Rudd was trying to get that.
Okay, back to Tubi on Evolve. Or Evolve on Tubi.
Yeah, Evolve.
Shawn Michaels picked the GM to kind of handle the Evolve show, the Evolve show in Tubi, and it's The Rock's daughter, Ava. So, I
That's
mean,
fun.
yeah, I mean,
She got a
she's
promotion.
had the practice at NXT, and yeah, it's a
So
solid promotion, and she deserves it.
what's her deal?
Has
Like she
nothing to
just
do with
she
her
doesn't
dad, okay?
like what's her deal overall? Like she doesn't want to wrestle or like
Yeah, well, she started out as just like a manager, and then she kind of went into the role of just like a GM type role and backstage, and I guess that's where she's kind of fit since being in NXT. But yeah, I don't think she wants to wrestle. She said, "I'll leave that up to idiots like my dad to go take bumps." She's like, "I'll make money without
smart.
bumps." Yep, she was listening to Kevin Nash.
What was that
Yep,
dumbass faction she was in with
that's what
like
I said.
Joey
It was
Gacy?
Yeah, it was the evil one. It
Joe
was like his
Gacy, yeah.
Yeah, it was like his evil whatever.
And like
His
those
version of Bray Wyatt
grizzled young
crew.
bits.
Well, so it's interesting. They're letting the people on Evolve use their like indie names, like Jack Cartwheel, some of the
Yeah.
other dudes that I don't really remember the name of.
A little on the
But yeah,
nose.
Well, I mean, it's another thing that WWE's doing that's awesome, honestly, as far as like now they're like we're gonna have a really one of the top indie type shows. Yeah, NXT working with TNA, and that kind of goes into the next news. So Natalia is going to be working the GCW Bloodsport event, and she's also working the NWA Crockett Cup. So
yeah, it's
WWE has
pretty
opened
cool.
the doors with NWA, which I've been wanting for a very long time, Mr. Billy Corgans.
Yeah,
You're
might as
excited
well.
that you and Bill Burr are brothers, and everyone's happy about it. You made up. It was great, great, fucking great content with them with Howie Mandel. I know you guys just
Great
kept raving
American
about it.
music.
Great American music and content. But yeah, so that's pretty cool. I'm waiting for an NWA door to open. It makes sense because Natalia's good friends with Billy, so I'm sure she's something she kind of wanted over time, and they owe her whatever she wants at this point, dude. She's been a team player for fucking 2 decades now, coming up on.
Yeah.
So, so I think that's cool as fuck, and it'll be cool to see her in GCW. That's pretty fucking wild. But yeah, I know you'll be at the Crockett Cup, Chris. We're sending you
I'm
out
there. I'm there every year.
there. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
we send Chris out there, the Crockett Cup, and he has a good time.
Yeah. Jason's at the Cock and Cup. Am I right, guys?
Yeah.
Hey
Yeah.
man,
He said, "Wait, where the hell's the wrestling?" And I said, "Well, that's
they
that's that's coming
said
shortly."
that's gonna cost you, buddy.
Yeah.
Anyway, what else do you got
Um.
on the docket, dude?
Chavo is making some TNA appearances, so I'll be working with them.
That's
I
fun.
I hope he's wrestling.
That'd be
I
dope.
mean,
Real
it'd
quick,
be,
I have a thought.
yeah.
I heard some rumblings about Lucha Underground being like taken on by what's it called? Being acquired by WWE. And
Might as
I
well.
don't know. People have been conspiring.
Yeah, well, this is what it looks like, dude, when WWE's on top again. And when I mean on top, just next level. Because
Yeah.
their only competition is them. But that brings us to other big and
My only
terrific
enemy is
news.
myself.
Yeah. Other big news is Io Sky won the title on Monday Night Raw for Rhea Ripley, sending everybody online and at the live event just into a flutter of insanity. They couldn't believe it. They said, "Trips, I can't believe it, dude. Every time we think we know his booking, he surprises us." Did it with Sean Spears too, and wow, can't say it. I don't know really. I don't know if I really like it though. I was like, yeah, it's surprising, but I don't know. So I guess it's Io Sky versus Bianca Belair at WrestleMania as it stands currently, but I don't know. I was more of a but yeah. So other rapid fire news though. Uh, besides, wait, what? Yep, it's WWE. Sorry, I almost did
It's
another AEW.
WWE. Sorry.
It's
Brought to you
WWE.
to our new
Sorry, the brand
segment
new
called.
game. So they have new downloadable content for WWE 2K25.
Oh yeah,
Some
they're
new,
gonna have all kinds of crazy
some cool
characters.
characters, dude. New Jack, Abyss, Bull Nakano, Mr. Wonderful, Junkyard Dog, and Mark Henry.
Damn.
Um,
I know it's
yeah,
been a while since I've played one of those games because I'm so used to Mark Henry just being on the roster, dude.
yeah, well, I get it. Like you got your ass whipped by me so many times that it was just time to hang them up. It's time to
Whatever,
hang them
dude. I'd
up.
like to see you try to play Fight Forever against me, dude.
I would try, and you know what? I don't have to because I have every AEW star in my WWE 2K because the
Whatever, dude.
WWE universe and community on that video game, the lengths they go to and the detail of the characters they create that aren't in that
Hey
game is
man, we do love the
amazing.
community creations, and
Community
that's why
creations
we
changes
like
the
to
world.
announce that we made one of Chris.
Yeah, we
Pretty
definitely do
cool.
need to do a community
That would
creations
be
of an
cool.
invasion angle stable.
I'm not gonna play still, but
No,
it would
but
be
yeah,
cool.
exactly.
I
Nick
mean,
is
I'll
really
play with
good
you
at
guys.
making characters. My
Yeah.
friend of the pod is really good at
Well,
making them like
Who is it?
identical to people. His name is Nick.
yeah.
I've heard of him.
He's a friend of the pod, dude.
We'll have to what do you call it? Use pay him to do some freelance
Yeah,
work for us
freelance
to make the
creator wrestler
stable.
work.
Yeah, don't worry, Chris. I'll make sure you get the 205 live title and the 24/7.
I want the speed title.
Yeah, you'll have
Yeah.
that too. You'll be the belt collector. Don't worry. Don't you worry
All the
about that.
worthless belts.
And then
Give me
I'll
the
come down
Heritage Cup
to
while you're at it.
yeah, yeah. You'll get that too. And then because I know you'll want to beat Lexus King, so for sure. And then it'll all
Mhm.
come down to WrestleMania when you put it all on the line for Travis Scott's hardcore title.
It's true, yeah.
More
So you
like the
better watch
smell
out, dude.
collector, am I right?
His finishing move is called crowd pressure. I think. I think that's what they said.
Anyway,
Anyway, we shouldn't forget about that festival and that he was a dickhead. That's my point, I guess. That's why he's pretty much perfect with The Rock and Evil Cena. Because it's easy to
Yeah,
sell.
fucking stupid.
It's easy
yeah.
to sell that he's a piece of
The
shit for
way he
sure.
fucking smacked Cody's eardrum, I don't know.
Yeah,
Dude
Fiend's a good
sucks.
song though. Fiend's a good song, but like it's
Yeah, but
just
why is it a good song, you might ask? Because of
because
Playboy Cardi, dude.
yeah, no, exactly the hook. Playboy
What are you
Cardi's the
drinking like
best.
that?
Yeah,
I
Travis
got
Scott's
some.
he's he's over with. He's cut from the team. He's gonna, and at least he should be doing what Drake is doing, or like Chris was doing last weekend.
Hmm
Chris paid for his own strip
I don't
club.
think
Don't
if
don't
you listen
don't put
Chris,
our
to
don't put our names together.
no, well, Chris did something cooler than Drake. Drake, he
Mm,
rented his own strip club to like play poker on their big TVs and just be in there alone like a creep. But Chris did it, and yeah, he had his slam ripping all night there. I think he put like $100 in diamonds.
Slam.
You can rip for a good like 5-6
How many?
hours at
Yeah, how
least.
many diamonds would that be if you put $100 in?
a
It's a
lot.
lot of
I
diamonds.
don't know.
What's like the max? Like 1999, I think, is for like some sick fuck amount of diamonds.
I don't know. Give me a
That's
second.
crazy.
Yeah, we're pulling up our slams right now. Which, by the way, dude, one of the best thing talking about WWE games, dude. Slam is like 2K is cool, but
It is one of the
Slam
worst
is life
video games you
changing.
can play. There's
It's so bad,
for
but
a
we
hundred
love it.
bucks you can get 22,000 diamonds.
Damn,
I feel like
22,000.
that's not even a lot.
Yeah.
They are cheap with their fucking diamonds, dude. Because when I got the season
It's the only
pass,
way to
and
make their fake
uh,
collectibles have any kind of fake value.
yeah, if
You
and
know?
if I'm gonna pay this money, I want like Boogeyman to like have them to pay him to appear at Royal Rumble or something. Like, where's my
I want
money
a,
fucking going
I want a
to?
cameo with it.
Yeah, I'm gonna need Doge to check out WWE and check out where the WWE Slam money's going because this is fucking bullshit. Okay, where is
Yeah.
the money going, guys? The digital cards are cool, but there's been a lot less motion graphic ones. What happened to those? I
Yeah.
remember shitty fucking no audience WrestleMania, but I got some of my best iconic cards
Yeah.
of the Hulk and Titus O'Neil,
The fucking main
the,
event card
the
of the
fucking
day.
pirate outfits.
The main
Yeah,
event card of the day today was Greg the Hammer Valentine. That's how you really know that things are fucking going downhill.
well, because
This
it's
guy
like
looks like my
and
gym teacher.
yeah, well, it's like the Intercontinental. Are
Who's
you talking?
JBL?
Yes,
You're talking about
Intercontinental. Yeah,
you're
yeah.
talking about one of our female gym teachers, right? Or
Exactly. Yeah, but I'm
okay,
not gonna drop names. I'm not gonna be like that, dude. But yes,
everyone's got one.
everyone's got a
That's
Greg the Hammer Valentine
Um, yep, as
tracksuit,
the
not
gym
me.
teacher. Yep, everyone's got it. Chris had
gym
one.
teacher lady.
But yeah, in other news, Ray Phoenix is finally officially a free agent, so we'll be expecting him in WWE quite shortly. Um, yeah, I mean, I'm sure he'll
Yeah.
team with his brother unless he goes against
Well,
him,
that's what brings
his
me back
Lucha
to
bro.
the vignette that they did with Chad Gable. You know what was going on with that? He was down in
What if Ray
Mexico.
Phoenix was in the box?
That's what
Well,
I'm
in the box,
saying.
I think was a
What's in
mask,
the
maybe, or
box?
something of that nature.
Yeah, yeah. I'm
So
hoping
maybe if it's
it's
a
either.
American flag mask that he puts on, like an eagle, that would be
Like the
pretty
Hulk
good.
Hogan mask? The Patriot?
Yeah.
Dude, that's the best version of Hulk Hogan. I don't care what anyone says, dude.
Yeah,
When he's
because
Mr.
he's
America,
pretending he's not himself.
yeah, Mr. America is someone that people can stand behind. That's what he should
I
Uh,
don't
dress like when he
know. I
sells
like
his
the
beer.
Patriot, the actual guy. Remember him?
Yeah,
yeah.
he was
We saw
cool.
him live.
We
Yeah,
did. Was there two versions of the Patriot?
I think so.
For some reason, I feel, I mean, unless I'm mixing him up with some other
No one
type of
knows.
creepy
And you know
thing.
what? That's why you come here, you get informed. And that's why
You
we're on
get
to the
You
informed.
next
leave with more
news.
questions than answers.
Yeah, well, maybe sometimes people
Yeah.
want more questions. It's kind of a
And speaking
philosophical thing.
of WWE, they launched a WCW YouTube. So if you guys want to go back and watch some classic WCW matches, you got a spot to go now, dude. And
That's cool.
I'm
I've
gonna
been
check
trying
it
to
out
find a
because
good clip of the RoboCop stuff.
yeah, the RoboCop, they really need to put that out because that's some next level
It's pretty
shit.
funny.
And then they had the Chucky
Wasn't great.
crossover too. That
Yeah,
was
which is
WCW, right?
also
Or was
not
that
great. Yeah.
WWE?
No, it was
Chucky? When did
WCW
Chucky
with
come
Rick
out?
Okay.
Steiner. He didn't come out. He
Um,
was just on the screen, and he
I
like
mean,
I
him
think
like,
Chris
and
meant
when
what
Rick
did the
year.
Steiner.
movie come out? I'm asking.
I think Child's Play probably came out what, like 89 or something, or
You're
Oh,
talking about the
90?
yeah.
first one? I think it was for
Yeah,
like
90 and
number.
91.
Okay, makes sense then.
It had to
Child's
have been
Play.
a later one.
Yeah, well they had so many. But yeah, in other news, I was gonna bring up whether we give a 10 or a 0 to tonight's ROH match card.
Oh, it was for Bride of Chucky. Anyway, what were you
Six,
saying, Doug?
six.
You sick fuck. So
Give me
we got
six.
the Infantry versus Gravity and Bandito. That's a pretty dope tag team
That's a
match.
10.
That's a 10. Yeah, that'll be really
Athena,
good.
yeah, then we got the ROH Women's World Championship on the line. Athena versus Catalina.
Oh, she seems
La
cool.
Catalina. Yeah, so
Yeah.
that'll be interesting. Bad Dude Tito, a favorite of mine and Jason's.
Oh shit. He's
And
in
Che,
ROH now?
yeah,
I
he's been
think they're
making some
doing like a
appearances.
lucha thing this week.
That's
Yeah, they've been doing a lot of lucha
exciting.
crossover.
Yeah,
So
Bad
yeah, so
Dude
it's
Tito, out of all the people we saw at MLW, I was like, that dude's insane.
yeah. No, he's fucking awesome. And then he's teaming with Che Cabrera against the Gates of Agony. So the Gates of Agony will win, but hopefully it's a good match. And then Billy Starks will be in action. We don't know who yet, so someone's jobbing out to her. And then we've got a trios lucha match: the Blue Panther Jr., and the Dark Panther against Gran Guerrero, Euphoria, and Valente. So I vote for the Panthers.
Me too.
I vote. And then Satnam Singh and Jay Lethal are in action, so that'll be a squanch match. And then yeah, Sammy and Dustin are going to be in action, so it'll probably be another squanch match if they don't show you who it is. Beast Mortos in action, Thunder Rosa in action, which I know Chris gives a 10, but that's a pretty loaded ROH, honestly, and that's a lot of shit. And a lot of good talent on there. Like that would be cool if they eventually led up to like Thunder Rosa versus Athena, and Thunder Rosa was the one to take the title off of her. I think they could really start cooking because Athena's had a great title run, but she needs more competitors, like as far as storylines or going somewhere.
Yeah, I mean,
but yeah, I just wanted to
people were
share that
saying-
because it's hot tonight. It's a hot match card. But
some people
we'll
were
see what
saying they
do.
should have pulled the trigger on Athena, at a certain time, like had her,
10.
go up to the main roster or something of that nature. But
I would like to see
I
a
don't know.
super match with her against like Mercedes or something like that, or Tony or any of that. Like I think that would be pretty badass.
Yeah,
You have someone that's the longest reigning world champion, male or female, right now.
yeah.
So
When
like
are they opening that?
Dina's just been cooking. I don't know. Ask Tony, dude. He's too busy trying to draft shitty people and hire crappy front management for his
Like who,
Jaguars.
dude?
Okay.
Chris
Chris hates the new GM of the
I
Jaguars.
thought you were talking about like a wrestling draft. I didn't know
Duval.
we were talking about football. I forgot he did that.
Yeah, and he's got a soccer team, or as they say overseas, football, soccer,
Dude,
football,
they just traded
soccer.
Christian Kirk to the Texans, dude.
He's perfect fit
Okay.
there. Honestly, it's kind of weird, but
So
we're ready for another fantasy season
What
for
the fuck else
sure.
happened?
Well, what
Dude.
happened now is we take this
John
time
Cena's bald.
to go into, yep, as Chris said, John Cena's bald, and go into the Lemonade Chamber, as we like to call it.
The Elimination Chamber.
The Elimination Chamber. You will be deleted
Lemonade's good.
there. And yeah, it was a great pay-per-view. Only 4 matches, but they spread it out. And Chris loves Lemonade. He
Yeah.
he loves it.
Lemonade around the corner. Fudge is made.
Yeah.
A wise man once said.
You drink that lemonade where it's like you're chewing sugar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Lemonade.
Are you into that or no?
Like Boardwalk?
Yeah, you're into that.
Yeah,
or
Boardwalk
not?
Like
Lemonade.
once every 5.5 years.
Yeah, there you go.
But then it hurts when you pee. You drink
Dude,
too much of
check
it. It
out what
hurts
I
you.
got.
Retro sours.
Remember, like the Altoid sours?
What milligram is
Yeah.
it?
It's 0. It's just good.
What,
Anyway,
good.
there's 0 milligram Zins, or are they just Altoids?
they're just Altoid ripoffs, dude. They're not.
The fuck is wrong with you, dude?
This is disturbing me.
We're never gonna
Yeah.
get a fucking Zin is never gonna fucking do anything with us. Give us free
really,
shit or
dude?
ads or sponsor us with this. There
really,
you go.
dude?
Thank you.
I'm trying to get this cooler.
Yeah, we're trying to get a Zin sponsorship.
Yeah, those are insane.
Do you redeem your rewards, Jason?
No.
You're throwing out money.
Yeah,
I know.
just throwing it out, dude.
I could probably own stock in a company at this point.
You do. You own stock in Zin. Every Zin you buy, you own a piece of Zin, and you help us. You help us become the best we can be to get everyone off vapes. Get off vapes.
I saw a thing. It was like a
Zins.
Facebook Marketplace ad that someone screenshotted, and it was a Zin making machine.
That's amazing.
I think
beautiful.
I could do something cool with that. Yeah.
You 3D print one?
I don't know.
What
It's
if
just like a thing
what if-
that
3D printed Zens.
mechanism that folds them.
Can you 3D print a 3D printer?
That's something you'll have to ask a 3D printer, dude. But
I feel like
it's
that's a life
also
hack.
3D printer. I hardly 2D know her. Am I right?
all right. Let's have this man removed.
That was
Where's
that was an all timer joke right
where
there. Let's
the
move
fuck
to the
is
next
where's
topic.
security? Where's
I don't even get it.
I don't either,
but
dude.
so Elimination Chamber. We'll start out with the women's Elimination Chamber. The big news in this match that stood out to me the most, honestly, because the match was a little bit mid, nothing cray to me in it, but
Chelsea even.
Jade Cargill coming out and yeah, fucking Naomi up heavy as Bianca Belair still stuck in her pod, screaming and not being able to get out or do anything about it. It was quite the sight to see, and I just want to know what you guys thought and felt about that.
It reminded me of the newest season of Love is Blind, like when they're stuck in the pods, you know what I mean?
You sick fuck, dude.
I'm playing. No, that was
I'll be honest with you,
definitely
that is the part I missed.
it was
So,
definitely interesting because I want to know what's going on with the Jade, Bianca, Naomi.
Yeah, I love Jade as
What's
a
going on in that realm?
I love Jade as a heel too. So
Who attacked Jade?
Naomi.
I
That's
guess
the
it was
thing, isn't it?
Naomi.
Was it proven?
No, I think that's like the storyline they're doing, where it's like, was it Naomi or was it Liv or was it
Was
Bianca?
it Bianca? Well, if you guys
And did
noticed, Bianca
but
looked like she was getting ready to fight as soon as
Ooh,
Jade came in. She was like bracing herself.
breaking news.
maybe do you think what if it
What's
was
the breaking
Bianca?
news?
I think it was Bianca that attacked Jade, and that's going to be the swerve. Swerve,
That's
swerve.
what we're getting at, dude. Yeah.
Garments.
Yeah.
Breaking news.
Let's
Do
see
you
the
actually
breaking
have
news.
breaking news, or you're just saying what we're saying?
Dude, GCW is doing a show at the minor league baseball stadium at Coney Island. That's pretty cool.
That's very cool.
That's a cool venue to do it at.
I've
Go
Do you
been
know
get
there's
there.
some.
do you know there's a submarine
Did you get a
that's
hot dog, Chrissy?
floating in the Coney Island Creek?
No,
Yeah.
I
It's
think
on me,
I don't remember
Johnny.
if I got a hot dog. I probably did. I don't know.
It's on me,
I
Johnny.
feel like I
Yeah.
definitely did.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
have
dude, you
to.
got to get a Nathan's. Is Nathan's not there anymore?
It's there.
Yeah,
It
they
is?
are, I think,
Yeah,
right?
dude.
Yeah.
Good.
And you can kind of relive some of the scenes from Requiem for a Dream also
Come
if you're
on,
in the
man.
Coney Island area. What?
Come
It's a
on.
great
Oh, who's
movie.
that?
I don't
What?
actually remember what happens in that movie. Haven't
He rolls around a
seen it.
It's like,
TV, he sells it, he pawns a TV, and then like his
you ever
mom
see
buys it and rolls it back and then
this?
he
Isn't there like a
sells it
butt
again.
part? Isn't there a part with
You ever see the
butts?
Saved by the Bell episode where Jesse, what's her name?
She's addicted to diet pills.
Is that Jesse? Is that her name?
I think so. The one with the curly hair.
Oh yeah, I keep thinking about Uncle
Yeah.
Jesse, but no, it's also her name's also Jesse.
Yeah, Jesse was always kind of
Yeah,
just
she
like a
takes diet
buzzkill.
pills.
Yeah, she's like going crazy, speeding out on him.
She was so
Yeah.
excited. That's
I was a
basically what Requiem for a Dream was.
I was a Kelly guy. I was a Kelly
Kel-
I was a
guy.
hey,
Lisa.
listen,
I was a
I
turtle.
loved all three of them. What is the other girl's name?
Lisa Turtle.
Lisa. Yes.
Lisa,
dude.
Lisa.
Exactly. The
How do you,
Weasel. That's another Pauly Shore reference for you guys
Yeah.
keeping track.
Lisa
I
is a
am
great
a
song.
Paul American.
And yeah. From shore to shore, I'm a Poly American.
Going to the woods to see a hanging man.
Okay.
They'll never let
Tweet
me
that.
in Japan again.
There you go. They'll never let me in Japan. I am a Paul American.
There's something weird with the vitamins in Prime. But yeah, real
What is going
Americans.
on with
So,
Prime Energy, guys?
I don't
They're not
know.
restocking it anymore.
Yeah, I think Celsius won, dude. It seems like
No,
Jake
listen,
won.
They are restocking it, but only in dollar stores.
That's good
So
news.
that's great news because now you can get your Prime for
They're picking up
$1.
the stuff that people don't want anymore. You know?
Yeah, they're behind the Fuegos, right
Fuego
behind
what?
them.
Fuego
Dude,
Takis?
my
The
dude,
the, the
my yeah.
Fuego the Fuego Takis.
It's Fago.
Oh,
I say
Fago.
Fuego. I say Fuego where I come
Yeah, it
from.
is fire. It is fire.
We went over
I
this in
love a good
episode 3
I
or
love a
4, I
good
think,
Fago.
when I said Fuego. I'm just
Mm.
trying to be politically correct here. That's all. That's
What are
it.
you, Bill Maher?
I'm not trying to
Dude,
split
there's
Oh
hairs
wow.
over here.
there's so much Fago at my Dollar Tree.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your favorite
Yeah.
kind, guys? You guys can't
Don't
even
they have a
name it.
cotton candy? Don't they have a cotton candy
Dude,
Yeah,
flavor?
cotton candy's good.
There's so
That's
much cotton candy.
I really like the I always
Yeah,
see
it's
them.
delicious.
You can only drink so much of it
Is it
though.
actually?
Yeah. It's
It's
really
not that
good, but like if
yeah.
you drink it, you're gonna like get a cavity.
But is it better than the Cumberland Farms cotton candy flavored soda? It is not. I'm
I
sorry
would
to
say it's on
say,
par with it. Sorry.
Cumberland Farms. I haven't had them in a while. But
They
they had
have
a lot
really
of
good
cool
ice
flavors.
cream, cotton candy ice cream.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
they
tasted the
got
same as soda.
they got Fago Red Pool or Red
Do you know who
Pop.
else likes cotton candy ice cream?
They got Fago
Yeah,
Orange.
My young Jay Lee. And
yeah,
that's
and
who
the
we're gonna
orange.
ask, I think. Come on, next
They got
episode.
Fago Fruit Punch.
You better be drinking Fago.
They got
Moon Mist?
Fago fruit punch
Fago.
is probably
No,
disgusting.
they actually didn't have Moon Mist. They had Fago Twist,
Moon Mist was pretty
Mm.
good.
and then they had Fago Cola.
What is the red one?
Red Pop. There's Fruit Punch,
Yeah,
and then
Red
Oh
there's
Pop.
yeah, yeah, red
Red Pop
pop.
Yeah,
Strawberry. That one looks good.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
pretty good.
Fruit punch is poison. Yucky.
Wow, good we talked about this.
Yeah, it's
Yeah. Do you know
the
what's
fruit
better than
punch.
Fago though? If I'm keeping it real, is Yarritos. You know, like the
Oh,
glass
Haritos,
bottle.
yeah, they're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So that's exactly what a hipster would say, dude.
I
The
mean,
That's
it's
fuck out
pretty
of
true.
here.
good.
Yeah,
I mean,
just
I
get a
did pronounce
fucking.
it like Hilaria Baldwin would.
Have
So
you guys had a starry cranberry? Did you have one at all
I
during
don't think I've
the
ever had Starry.
Starry is fantastic. It
it's
took
pretty
over
good.
for
I don't like
Sierra
cranberry.
Mist. It took over for Sierra Mist, but it's its own thing still, and
Yeah.
it's fun. The cranberry one was next fucking level though, and
Who does
that
that
leads
again?
us
PepsiCo
PepsiCo. Yeah, it is
or is it
of
Dr.
the
Pepper? Mountain Dew.
it's um.
Hey guys, we have a lot of wrestling to get to.
Well, we need to get to the
Wait, what are
next
we talking about?
match. We need to get to the next match. You piece of trash.
Hmm. Which one was it? Was it Sammy and Owens?
Yeah, Sammy and Owens, which was a fantastic match. It kind of expect like I mean, of course you expect it from them. They've been doing it their whole careers. So, like an unsanctioned match, they're
Sharing
gonna do
with
some
each
cool
other.
shit. But it's just like, yeah, I don't know. It's like always so easy. I feel like WWE when they get like stymied creatively with either of them, they're just like, oh, well, they have this history forever. They're friends. They're not friends. So we'll just have them not be friends, and we'll just do that with them. Like I've always liked them better as like friends. Honestly, I would have rather seen them like do a tag team title run or something cool like that, and like set them up against like some type of fucking super team at Mania. But
Like
Yeah.
what do I know,
Danielson or
dude?
and Shane McMahon.
Ed, exactly, dude.
Like
Exactly.
Jericho and Big Show.
Yeah,
Jericho.
Jericho. Yep, exactly. Or the Miz and Big Show, Miz Show. Um,
I
basically
love
any of
that
the
era
tag
where they
teams
just
with
would
the Big
like
Show.
take their names and just mush them together.
Yeah, and Big Show always worked
Yeah,
perfectly. You could just add show to it,
It's
you
pretty
know.
good. Fuck you, Chris.
Show.
Every time I get excited, you just gotta cut me down.
I
Yeah,
didn't even say anything.
it's Chris
Fuck
Show.
you, dude. It's what you didn't say, dude.
Yeah, but yeah, it was dope. And like, I don't. We'll see. Like, they'll continue the storyline moving forward, and we'll get good matches out of it, and probably some good promos. But they could just be doing other things for sure. But whatever, it works. And then yeah, and then we had Trish Stratus and Tiffy, or as they were saying, Trishy and
Wow.
Tiffy against Nia Jax and Jason's
And
favorite, Candice
what a
LeRae.
matchup, guys. I missed this match.
I also missed this.
It was fun, honestly. It
I put
was.
on Collision. I'm sorry.
He put on Collision. Okay,
I
dude.
was in the other room.
Hall of Famer Trish Stratus comes out there, and you guys just don't give a damn.
I actually
No
watched
respect.
I watched the entrance. Does that count?
No respect, dude.
That counts
You're
for
gonna
something.
you're gonna pull the Rodney Dangerfield out of me, all right? You fucking sickos, dude. I get no
I
respect,
saw the
dude.
entrance. It's fine.
Yeah, the entrance was dope. But yeah, so Tiffy and Trishy won because they're the best. And yeah, it was honestly I wasn't expecting much from the match, but it was better than I thought it would be. And of course, Trish still
It's
looks,
not that bad.
yeah, gotta admit it's not that bad. Yeah, good time. It brought us perfectly. Uh, Actually, I think that might have been the second match, and then Sammy and Kevin was the third, and that brought us into the main event. It was something like that. But
Yeah, it was
hard
the
to
two
re-
women started it.
yeah, which was cool. I dug that. Um, but then the the co-main event, because the real main event was the Rock and Cody convo, which was pretty wild. Like that was just like, and it was a main event for sure, absolutely. But the men's chamber match, we all picked CM Punk, I believe, right?
No, we
No.
all picked John Cena.
Yeah. Are you fucking with me right now?
No,
This
yeah,
guy
no, that's
fucking with
right.
me again?
That was the Royal Rumble. Then we all picked CM Punk for the Royal
I think we all
Rumble.
picked John Cena.
Yeah, I think we
The
picked
Royal
John
Rumble,
Cena for
dude. I picked
both.
Punk. Okay,
Okay.
I picked Punk for the Royal Rumble. Okay,
That sounds about right.
no, but yeah, we all picked John Cena, and so we were right about that. I think we were wrong about the women's Rumble. Just backtracking a tiny bit because we forgot to say what our scores
Lemonade.
are. Yeah. Who
Yeah.
did we all choose the same female competitor?
I chose Bliss.
I chose Alexa Bliss too. Did you, Jason, as well? I think he did.
I that sounds about right for me, right?
I don't fucking know.
I think we were just different on the Kevin Owens Sami Zayn match. I think Jason picked
I don't remember
I
who I
Sami
said
picked
Zayn.
for that.
Sammy. I
Yeah,
said
me and
Sammy.
you,
You guys
me and
said Kevin. I remember that.
yeah, and then we all picked Cena. So yeah,
Yeah,
I
so
think
we got that one.
I thought Jason actually might have picked Bianca and not Alexa and didn't go
I
with
think
us
so. I think I
because
did.
I remember watching it and being like we all got one wrong, so we all ended with like
I
3 out
love
of 4.
Bianca.
Bianca's great, dude, but she's evil, and we're gonna find out. And she's gonna say she did it for The Rock. I bet
Okay,
you,
guys.
right?
So that
She did
brings
it for
us
the
to the main
people.
event, you know? And this is for all the marbles for a shot at Cody's championship
Um,
at Mania 41.
and it was a pretty good main event. It wasn't like,
And we had guesses for who started it, right? I don't remember who we thought,
yeah, I forgot to,
but it
but we
ended
did
up
have
being Drew
guesses.
and Seth.
Yeah, and I don't know. This was a great match because you have so many different storylines between so many different people, and but yeah, I would say like overall the match was like pretty solid. It wasn't like the greatest elimination chamber match ever. It had some of the most talent since like those early ones
Yeah.
that were fucking stacked. But yeah, I mean, obviously my favorite part of it was seeing CM Punk and Cena matching up and getting their little shit in together and being cute and being old best friends. So that was cool to see that. And it was cool it ended with them. I didn't like I don't know. I don't know who I expected him to end it with Cena winning, but that was pretty cool. They kind of had Cena and Punk. So that'll be
Well,
interesting going forward because like Punk's been a psychopath and like so is Rollins.
what
On
side do you
Raw,
think
they
he'll be on in this larger scheme war that's going on in this
yeah, well, because it is like
storyline?
a civil war for sure, and like because what I think what obviously ends up happening is like Triple H has already kind of like said things kind of towards like against The Rock, so I see Triple H joining the roller coaster as like a management type guy, a chairman, like just like Cena's got The Rock. So it'll be interesting though because yeah, I mean you could see Punk and Rollins, would they put their stuff aside to join up to fight against Cena eventually in them? Maybe. I think maybe after Mania they'll have an insane match, probably Punk and Rollins, and have that I love you moment and I respect you, and like Rollins is like, yeah, you're my older brother. I love you, Phil.
Yeah,
I loved you always, Phil.
that's what it was. It was just I wanted to make you proud.
I mean,
Proud.
yeah, but
Proud.
But yeah, it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see
Proud.
where Sammy and what that does with Sammy and Kevin's feud. Like if they take sides, Drew McIntyre like has stayed, to the core, like that he wanted to beat the living shit out of Cena in that match, which is pretty funny. So I think like they're gonna have to start teaming up together, which is gonna be really. That's like some of the best storyline stuff. Like to me, that's why I loved if the invasion angle would have been done correctly back in the day, or just when you have big colliding storylines like that. Like AEW has done it too with like big stables and shit. And like, yeah, I'm excited I am definitely excited to see where this goes, and I hope they fucking don't fumble it and they do some Gucci shit, because they've got a lot of top talent right now, and they keep
Yeah.
bringing in some of my favorite AEW guys.
Did
So they keep
did
satisfying
Punk
me.
and I'm sorry, did Punk and Rollins do that steel cage match yet, or is that coming up?
No, they never did one. I mean, I think you're thinking
I think it's
about
I think it's
Punk
coming
and
up
Drew
next
did
week.
one.
I think it's
Oh,
coming up because apparently on Raw it says that
It's like the MSG show.
It's gonna be the
yeah,
MSG show. That's right. Yeah.
Seth and Punk got into a brawl after Punk cut a
Yeah, they
promo
beat
on
the
him.
shit each other on Raw. Yeah, and
Yeah,
Punk
and then
also talked shit about The Rock.
Adam Pierce scheduled a steel cage match. So
Yeah, everyone was screaming at Adam Pierce last night. It's like, I can't catch a break. Leave Adam Pierce alone, dude. He's just trying to do his job.
yeah, he's the easiest to forget from ROH class.
How dare you, dude?
Chris is sending shit in the chat, fucking bad mouthing me, and I'm not into it.
I
Dude.
don't know how to tank.
Yeah, he said.
I didn't
Who
pass.
is doing this?
I didn't pass Mavis speaking. Is that what it was called?
He said that Jason still looks like Adam Pierce.
You guys play
And he's
that?
gonna look like Adam Pierce.
Was it
Look
called
more
Mavis
like
speaking?
Ellsworth.
You know what I'm talking about?
What?
Mavis Beacon? Or is it the typing game?
What is? Oh, the typing game. Yeah, see how many words per
Is
second
that
you
called
can do.
Mavis Beacon?
I have no idea. Mavis Beacon.
You're
What was
scaring.
it called?
Are you trying to like mangina affect people, listeners, Chris?
No,
Yeah, no, that is a thing.
There's
I
people out
didn't
there.
I didn't
Oh
have
yeah, I'm
this.
sure it is. Yeah,
Look, Mavis Beacon
Yeah,
teaches
dude.
typing. Yeah,
that's
I
not
never
real,
did that.
dude.
You didn't play
Oh
that in elementary school?
Yeah, we had something
no.
called read, write, and type.
At the lab?
They put the Muzzy videos on for us and told us to shut the fuck up.
I had
don't know what
this
that
read,
is.
write, and type, and like you have two different hands, and you guys go on adventures to like.
I only
Yeah,
had one hand when I was at the fucking lab. You know what
Do
I'm
you
saying?
remember Muzzy?
Hey,
Do
listen,
you know?
man.
Yeah. Do you know Muzzy videos, Jay?
No, what's that?
You
You
remember
remember Brain
Muzzy?
Pop? Okay.
Yeah, but Muzzy was this cartoon. He was this monster, and he like knew a bunch of different languages, French, Spanish, and he would
Yeah,
teach
yeah,
you. And they had
yeah.
like a really like shitty PBS type cartoon set up for Muzzy, and like
It was
he used to have
BBC.
infomercials. Yeah, and it had infomercials, and you could get it. People get it in the U.S. In the U.S., it'd be like you would order the VHS from the
Wow.
infomercial. And yeah, a lot of teachers would have it, so they throw a Muzzy on here and there. I saw a Muzzy, a couple French episodes, and yeah, dude, it's cool learning French and getting dumber at the same time, because Muzzy's a psycho. Don't trust Muzzy; he's a sick fuck, and he obviously eats humans. They never say what he eats, and he's a monster. So,
Do you guys know
but
about Fafau? He's a Brazilian child mascot. He looks scary as
yeah,
fuck. He looks.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
Bobby Lee.
That's not true. That looks more like Santino, dude.
Come on, dude. That creature has testicles for a face. If you're listening at home, it's this
All right, what do
Cabbage
we?
Patch doll with balls for a face. So this leads into the great one, the Brahmable, The Rock coming out,
How does
and he
it lead
does
into that?
because that's exactly what balls on face lead because he looks like a dick. That's what
True,
Kevin Hart
true,
said.
true.
Papa
Yeah,
Tootie.
Kevin
True, let me
Hart
cut.
says, anytime that he's completely bald and shaved, he looks like a dick. And thank we for that, Kevin Hart. We thank you.
Yeah.
So he comes out and it was cool. I know we're like hard on Travis Scott and stuff like that earlier in the pod, but mixing like Fiend with like the Rocks like coming out and like going back and forth and coming out evil together was pretty cool. I'll give it to him.
The Rock's
And then,
outfit was dumb.
well, he always like dresses like Elvis. That's like his thing.
He looks like he's on Dancing with the Stars.
I think
Yeah.
he. Well, I mean, I don't know what he likes. He's loved Elvis. He likes dressing like Elvis. He likes singing like him and the
Austin
Pie
Butler.
song.
Do you like him?
Yeah, well, I think The Rock was pissed that he didn't get that role. Maybe he can play like the older Elvis role, like Elvis later years in Vegas. But I
I would
think they gave
believe him
that to
as
Jericho.
I would believe
I'd
him
rather
as the
Jericho.
Colonel.
Who, The Rock?
Yeah, he would be good as the Colonel.
Yeah, I guess. Colonel asshole, dude. How dare you?
That's
So he's
crazy.
out there. He calls, and Cody's out there already because he's got to answer the Rock's question of will he sell his soul to him? And Cena's still out there because like Elimination Chamber ended, and so him and Cody are just dabbing up in the ring, and Cena's just like helps him in, like being the prototypical face John Cena. And then Cody. The first big shock was Cody said to The Rock, "Go fuck yourself," and then everyone said, "Oh man, dude!"
Oh
And
no.
right as he's saying that, it pops up on Netflix that for live feeds there are portions that will be unrated.
That
So
really
you
come up?
Wasn't it on Peacock? Who was
yeah.
it?
Oh,
Was it streaming
oh,
on
that's right.
Netflix?
Yeah, that's right. It was on Peacock. So it did. So it came up on Peacock
It
as
came
that
up on
then.
Peacock.
Sorry.
That's what he meant.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude,
I watched it Raw and
everyone kept
Connected
saying
two
that
nights later.
about Netflix. I don't think you can watch it on Netflix.
Yeah, maybe so. Yeah, I don't know. I think
That's what's
everyone's
kind of
confused
weird
because they're just
is
going between streaming services now.
apparently Netflix has been a lot stricter than everyone hoped they would be,
Yeah, WWE's already been like sneaking things by, which is
Yeah,
pretty funny.
but
Have you seen the Michael Cole videos of him like trying to like get things in really fast and like do weird stuff?
Yeah,
And
yeah. I've seen
what?
a clip or two.
I saw the clip
yeah,
where Pat McAfee tucked his balls behind his legs. He's like, I
yeah,
have a mangina.
yeah.
And he tried to get that pass on Netflix.
They passed it, dude.
Is that
They
why
said,
he's
yeah,
getting death threats? Because apparently him and his family are getting death threats right now.
No,
yeah,
that was because of the national anthem.
yeah. Because during
Oh, it wasn't
this
because of the ball thing.
Elimination Chamber event in Toronto, we were nice enough to send our
Leave me out of
American
this.
pro wrestling
Jesus
company
Christ.
over to Toronto to give you guys a great show. And then they boo the
Whatever.
national anthem, dude. So then McAfee couldn't stand for
Good.
that. He's not going to stand for that, dude.
So did he kneel?
Hey, dude, no one's dude.
What'd he do?
Listen, dude. If you guys want to take the Bret Hart heel route in the '90s, go for it. Okay, you guys can be the Hart Dynasty, and I'll be
Yeah,
like,
dude, we were
Shirt
just talking about how
Dynasty?
much we love the Patriots. I don't.
yeah.
I'm a Paul American.
Yeah, exactly, dude. So you guys get it. So no, but yeah, I don't know.
American.
But yeah. So I don't know. McAfee like criticized it or whatever, and like it's just whatever. It's fucking national anthems. It's important to a lot of people though. So,
Yeah,
but
well, there's
you know
definitely
what?
some beef.
There's beef right now between Canada and the U.S. So I would suspect like the Canadian anthem should get booed, but this already happened at the this already started kind of getting big at the NHL like for their All-Star break they did like the Four Nations tournament. So yeah, during the US Canada game, the first one, they got booed.
Hey, can I
So
drop a little knowledge real quick,
this was
Brian?
already brewing. So we saw it with WWE too.
Let me
So
drop a little knowledge on you, okay? Let me tell you about a place called Ridgefield Park out in New Jersey, where a promotion called ECPW runs sometimes. And there was a guy by the name of Tim Theory back in the day, and he had a gimmick where he was a Canadian. And do you think that people cheered the Canadian when he would come out and sing "Oh Canada"?
Some of
No, they
us,
were booing
some
him.
people would.
Some
Yeah,
people
I
were
remember cheering
the
him.
brave few. You know what I
I
mean?
remember eating my poutine and cheering. I remember Chris
I'm just saying though, you know what I mean?
chugging maple syrup. I mean, I'm not a part of the
It's
beef. I don't care. I like maple syrup. I'll
at the
say it.
core of
I
any
fucking
wrestling show, saying like the country or the sports team or whatever, you know what I
yeah.
mean? Will get you
You got
like
to use
pop or get you
nationalism.
heat.
Yeah,
So
nationalism is like back as far as heat
We're
or
back.
praise.
they're
We're
trying to bring it
back.
back, dude.
The Paul Americas are
I'm
I'm
back.
a
trying to.
poor
I
American.
was gonna say a joke
Yeah.
that didn't make sense.
Dude, they
Anyway,
should do a storyline that Hulk Hogan is Logan Paul's actual grandfather. Because I would believe it. If you fucking, I would believe it.
Me too.
He's old enough to be his grandfather.
ECPW was great
Yeah.
because they just had
And
like an '80s faction going on.
it is. Yeah,
dude,
they had
I
an
know.
'80s
I
faction,
loved it.
literally.
It was
When's the
just
last
like
time have you
pre-COVID
guys
was the last time I went.
uh,
It was
when
like
was the last
Mm,
the
time you guys saw a show pop up for them?
no, they
I
still
follow
run.
them. I'll
They
check them
still
No, I
out.
know.
run.
Have they had their first show of the year though? Yeah, because a lot of indie shows like
Yeah,
I'd have to
yeah.
assume so.
yeah.
They have another one coming up.
But they had like a
Uh,
guy who was Don Callis before Don Callis,
Yeah, I know you're talking
who ran
about.
Tim Theory's group.
they
Yeah,
have one on
dude,
my
that
birthday, and Crowbar's
legitimately
gonna be there.
Where is
Tim
it?
Theory's group was fucking sick.
It's in Wallington, New Jersey.
Where the fuck is that?
I think it's like Bergen County,
Wallington, New
maybe.
Jersey, Bergen
I want to say.
County.
Let me
Wallington.
see.
Yeah. So as after the fuck you happened with Cody and The Rock, right? Everyone's going crazy.
Yeah, it's Bergen.
And yeah, and they're all cheering. The Canadian crowd's all cheering the American Nightmare. And the John Cena goes up and hugs him, and then all of a sudden he makes the fucking same scene, the same face he makes in like those opening scenes where he's a bad guy in the Fast movies, where he's fucking Dom's dickhead brother and he's a jerk at first. So I knew right away. I was like, oh no, this isn't good, dude. That's evil Toretto right now.
What's
And
his
then the
name? I
Rock,
remember his name in the movie.
Jacob Toretto,
Oh, you're
Jacob
right.
with a K. And then the Rock just did like some scary ass like, and then like across his face, and
Well, he
then
did like a 3, and then once he was done with the situation, he did it too. He
yeah,
did them
because
all
there's two
about the
more
little
people to
conspiracy
murder.
things.
No, yeah, yeah.
Also,
So that
if you notice, Travis Scott was doing some insane shit, like the thing that people that like LeBron does that people say is a ritual, where he's like doing the weird like, and then breathing into his hands, he's like waving them around. You know what
yeah,
I'm talking about?
he was smoking a backwoods too, I think, on the way out or in the
Oh,
ring during that too.
maybe he was trying to light it. I don't know. It looked like he was
I
doing
think
some
that's
weird
what he was
shit
doing. I
though.
think
Like
he was
he's
trying to
doing
like
like a
relight it because like yeah, I think he was trying to relight it or
some
something.
kind of
But that's
dark
why it was
magic.
like it was a cool moment where you got evil Cena kicking Cody in the dick and then making him bleed everywhere. The Rock whipping his ass with the Cody, give me your soul, you piece of shit belt. And Travis Scott just slapping Cody and rupturing his eardrum. And yeah, you got a pretty good heel faction. And John Cena scared me, dude, because I was just like, but you know what? It just takes a little bit of time and then he ends up becoming a good guy, Jacob Toretto. So we'll see that. But by the time
Also,
And then he
his run will
dies.
end. Yeah. Well, he's gonna die December at his pay per view.
well, but so
That's how it ends, dude.
who else is going to be in this faction? You know what I mean? Because it's
And who
like the two of them can
Logan
wrestle.
Paul, Logan Paul, you could put in that faction. You want major heels, and like he's obviously a major heel, so you could put Logan Paul in there. You could bring up someone like
That'd
Ethan
be
Page if you
something.
wanted to have someone from NXT that you want to bring up. Uh, I think it'd be funny. Like I don't think they're gonna do it, but like I think it'd be cool if CM Punk joined like Psychopath, and you kind of had like the ruthless aggression and like attitude era guy doing his thing, but I think CM Punk will probably join the roller coaster, but we'll see. We will see, but I think we would because I think we're gonna get
Maybe LA Knight.
yeah, see, well,
Too cold Scorpio.
yeah, whoever it is, they're gonna help Cena win at Mania, and there's gonna be obviously a big holy fuck moment because Cena's winning that title off of Cody because we're gonna get we're definitely gonna get a Cena versus CM Punk at SummerSlam or something like that for the, you know what I mean, or Backlash or something. Like we're gonna get some
Listen,
cool
guys,
shit.
WrestleMania, we're all wondering who's the other member on their team. Holy shit, they gave a pardon to none other than Sonny.
Yeah,
Tammy
yeah,
Sitch in the
yeah.
ring.
That's why Triple H was really at the White House. He's like, yeah, I need
Yeah, we
I
don't
need.
care. They're not trying to help Vince out. They're
Yeah, he
done
said,
with him.
Yeah,
They're
he said to
done.
Trump, he said, I'll take away your fucking Hall of Fame status if you don't take care of some pardons for me. He said, whoa, 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 okay. I've accomplished some things, but this is the thing that means the most to me is my WWE Hall of Fame ring. Because becoming a president twice is
You
whatever,
gave him
but
a ring? Do
yeah,
you think
of
he still
course.
has it?
Hottie too hottie.
Yeah, I mean, he probably, I
Scotty
would
too
let,
hottie. Now we're talking, Chris.
yeah, Scotty Too Hottie, baby.
Let's
He
talk
did it,
AEW, guys.
2-man power trip.
Let's
yeah.
talk AEW. Let's talk what was happening during the
Two.
chamber.
Well, we got predictions to go.
Let's just do
What
predictions,
predictions?
bro.
And
Okay,
we
let's
can,
do predictions, bro.
It's 7:35.
and we'll add
True, it is
context. And
7:35.
that's what I was saying. Once we're gonna do the predictions, and we can add stuff that's been going on television with
Well, I
it
sure
because
hope that you
they'll.
got that card up.
Um,
Of what?
I
God,
thought
he doesn't
I
have
thought
the
that
fucking card
I
up.
thought that was your job, dude.
We
Fuck,
got
that's my job.
we got
Fuck.
You're the
we got
fucking
we
card
got
guy.
we got Big Boom AJ
And
and
Mark
Orange
Briscoe.
Cassidy and Mark Briscoe versus Maximum Male Models and Johnny TV.
Yeah, which is pretty cool.
You don't fuck with the double chunk chocolate cookies. Like Johnny TV's gonna learn that, dude, the fucking hard way. And
I
do you
hope
think we're gonna
so.
get another Big Justice Spear or what?
Oh, 100%.
Dude, he really is the next champion.
They keep it. His dad keeps saying that he's gonna wrestle for AW one day.
Dude, I hope so. I
That's
really hope
amazing.
so.
I don't know.
Dude.
We'll see.
I dude,
I hope the Rizzlers are.
dude, Big Boom AJ should like start his own like stable, just like Taz did, and big,
His
Big
own belt. His
Justice.
own belt too.
Big Justice is his hook, yeah. Instead of the FTW, it'd be the Costco belt. It'd be
The
shaped like
boom
a
belt.
cookie. Yeah, the Boom belt.
The Riz belt.
Yeah, he'd probably have Cole Cabana in his group too, and then like
Adam
I don't know,
Cole.
yeah, Adam Cole, baby. Just anyone that says Boom and just get all the Boom guys, dude. And then they'll just have a bunch of guys
Jason.
holding boom poles that beat the fuck
Yeah,
out of people,
Jason
like the
ran the
Dark
boom.
Order
Yeah.
guys. Yeah, like all the leftover
Oh,
Dark Order
yeah.
guys that used to always like when they had 20 guys, the Dark Order,
hmm
and they're just a bunch of random indie dudes. Like they'll come back and they'll be like, "We need a
Who do you
job."
guys
Like
think's gonna win this one?
Big AJ.
Big
I think
AJ
you're
has to
right.
keep his undefeated
Yeah.
streak, dude. Like it doesn't make sense for him to lose at all, dude. It's
It is a
ever.
coveted streak.
Dude, it is. I mean, 1-0. We're gonna keep it going.
Up
But now
next
he's
we
doing a
have
trios match.
Osprey and Kyle Fletcher in a steel cage match.
I think Osprey's gonna win.
I think so too. This is
I
where he
think
gets his
Osprey,
retribution.
yeah, he has to win. Osprey, I mean, Osprey,
You can't run from
Osprey.
me, and he at Kyle.
Do you guys ever do that?
What?
Do the like Longhorn, whatever that guy's name is, but with Osprey's name, you can say
Foghorn
Osprey.
Leghorn.
Foghorn
Yeah,
Leghorn? Yeah.
Osprey,
I say.
That's what I think about when everybody's doing the Osprey chant. I just have him in my head because
Osprey.
I'm a special person. My mind and my head movies, they work a little different here.
Up next, we have Kazuchika Okada versus Brody King in a singles match for the AEW Continental Championship. I think Okada's going to retain.
Yeah.
It would be super cool if Brody King became champ, but
I would love that too, but I think Brody King's going to he's going to put up a valiant effort, but he's going to fall short, and it's going to come down to Okada versus Kenny at some point.
this next one,
Yeah.
yeah, true.
Down the road.
This
Yeah.
next one, I'm a little torn on, guys. It's MJF versus Hangman Adam Page.
I'm super torn on this. I'm Natalie Imbruglia, my
I'm all out
man.
of faith.
I'm
This
fucking
is
rip.
how
I'm
I
rip
How
on
I
feel.
this.
feel. You're Rip Torn?
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
Well, why don't we give some context about what happened on Dynamite?
Yeah, let's give some
Fuck.
context on what happened on
Fuck.
Dynamite.
MJF was almost ran over, and then he almost lit him on fire in the fucking ring.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
almost lit him on fire. Fire.
Yeah. And then the security show up, and I was like, "Where's Wardlow when you need him?" Just to beat the fuck out of all of them.
Yeah, where is Wardlow?
Because I wanted like a Fiend situation when MJF turns into like, Hangman turns into like Hangman Fiend, and he's got like a melted face and stuff, and he's just like a demon zombie cowboy, and that's what
That'd be kind of
I
cool.
like. He drinks his like whiskey, and it like shoots out his throat because he's like a fuck.
Yeah, dude.
Very Red Dead Redemption. I'm into it.
Hey, I mean, we've got
They
the
should
funding now.
definitely
They're set
get
up with
him in the
Max.
next game. Whenever
Dude,
that
and
comes
by the
out
way,
on
how
35.
cool! I love Max Caster's pants with like with the Max like on the back, like HBO Max. That's radical. I hope they don't just make him a fucking. I know this is a side note, but just like a joke character that keeps getting squashed over and over again. Squanch. It's like the same thing every
for
night.
a while now.
I don't like it.
I don't know. Maybe there's an angle going. I don't know.
I don't like it. He
We'll
needs
see
to
how
join
it
the
goes.
Hurt Syndicate, and they need to straighten our boy out.
Maybe that was
Get
the
it.
plan, and then Cedric Alexander got released, and they're like, actually, never mind.
And they're like,
We're just gonna squash
they said now that Ricky and Ethan are gone, Brian Pillman and Penta and Ray, we need someone else to do that too, where we just make you not wrestle and just sit there on the sideline and go fuck yourself.
Squash.
Hey, they keep doing it. I don't ask Tony to do these things.
All
He
right.
does them under his own volition. Under his own volition,
I'm gonna take a shot. I'm gonna say MJF wins. Adam Page continues to be insane because of this.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Hangman wins.
Dude, this is so hard because
so fuck up.
what? Okay, Hangman. What was Hangman's last pay-per-view match?
I'm
trying to think about like what his last big loss and big win was. It's like hard with them. Because MJF doesn't wrestle a lot, so like when he loses, it's not often, and it's like really, really gotta mean something. So this is fucking tough, dude.
Yes, I'm not saying it's gonna be a clean win. You know.
I mean, I think I tend to go in the Hangman direction because MJF did end super strong on Dynamite and the Go Home Dynamite, but that's not always, that's a small indicator, but that's not always how shit flows. You know what I mean? You said you're going to MJF, Chris?
Yeah.
No, Hangman.
I was gonna say,
was World's End the last pay-per-view? What was the last pay-per-view?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the 4-way, him, Moxley, Jay White, and Orange Cassidy, which he lost.
Lisa, you're tearing me apart.
What about MJF?
All right, I'm going Hangman. I'm riding Hangman with Chris.
MJF, I don't know the last time he lost.
Actually, no, I go MJF. I'm gonna go MJF, and Christopher Daniels is gonna punch fucking Hangman in the ball bag.
Don't say that.
He's gonna, and he said, "You ended my career."
Oh, yeah, MJF won the Dynamite Diamond Ring against Adam Cole. When was the last time? Good question.
All right, whatever.
When he lost against Samoa Joe, I was like the
Maybe
last
I should go Hangman. Maybe I should go Hangman. No, he lost to Ospreay over the summer. Don't you remember the American title? Maybe I do go Hangman. This is hard, dude. When you start to put things in perspective and you look over your shoulder.
Get a load of this guy.
Oh,
all right, I'm gonna go Hangman. Go to Hangman.
Okay. Up next, we have the Hurt Syndicate versus the Outrunners for the AEW World
Hurt Syndicate.
Championships. Yeah, it's got to be Hurt
Yeah,
Syndicate.
same.
Hurt
I'm
Syndicate.
loving the Outrunners. Love their little video package they did.
I like
last
that they
night on
thanked the Hurt
Dynamite.
Syndicate, and the Hurt Syndicate like respected them for it. Like MVP's like, yeah, man, yeah, all right,
It's
we're gonna whoop
interesting.
your guys' ass, but well, because they basically like put the challenge out there. MVP like set up the match or whatever to face them, but I think that the
Yeah.
Outrunners are gonna show great gusto and gumption in this match and really show out. And in the end, get fucking fucked up right in the center of the ring by Bobby Lashley because he's a J and he's a goat. Who do you guys got? Hurt Syndicate all around?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
both said it. Yeah, it's got to be. Up next, we got Mercedes Monet versus Momo Watanabe.
Mercedes Monet wins. Okay.
Yeah, same.
She's got to retain.
Yeah. That reminds me of
She
that
had a fun
Kanye
little
West
segment.
song.
What?
It reminds me of the Kanye West song, her name.
Momo Watanabe.
I forget what album that is. I think it's on the
I
Down
don't
Day
know.
album. He's canceled though, dude.
Well,
I
He's
don't know.
he's a clone now.
I
Like
was just
Josh
doing it
Block's AI
in the
clone.
cadence he would probably do it in, so I don't really know
Yeah.
lights.
what line you're talking about.
Yeah. Chris loves lights.
But yeah, Chris, what was the one thing with Momo backstage and she had like a bat? Or am I tripping? Anyway, next match we got Swerve Strickland versus Ricochet.
I had no idea what you're talking about. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. She did something backstage. Anyway, dead air, guys. Swerve Strickland versus Ricochet. It's got to be Swerve.
I think Ricochet wins.
Yeah, you know what? I'm seeing what it's for. It's for the number one contender.
I used to be a
championship.
I think Ricochet wins because I don't think he wins the title, and Swerve doesn't need another title shot that soon.
Yeah.
He doesn't really need that yet, and I think it'll add to the storyline too of like Nana being like, "Fuck you, dude, you failed me."
Yeah, so I'm going with Ricochet too, guys.
Ricochet.
And then we got Timeless Tony Storm versus Mariah May. So much fun stuff's been going on with this.
This will be a good match.
The Hollywood ending. It's the Falls Count Anywhere match for the AEW
Is it Falls Count Anywhere?
World Championship. It is.
Wow.
We're getting hardcore,
So
baby.
fun. I hope that means that they're gonna do some crazy like behind the scenes type Hollywood shit, you know? Them going through a movie set. Anyway.
What they do like the is that Buster Keaton who does it where like the house falls on him? But
yeah, the house falls.
Yeah.
That would be cool. Like Tom Green did.
Yeah. He was Buster Keaton was the original Johnny Knoxville for sure.
Proud.
And then Johnny Knoxville just brought it
So
to
a
another
video.
level.
Who's the original Bam Margera? Andy
Curly.
Kaufman.
I saw a video.
Three Stooges, probably one of the Three Stooges.
Mo.
Yeah. Probably Curly.
I saw a video of Tom Green today with Drew Barrymore where their house burned down, and he just kept yelling about it.
Yeah, and he's like, he's laughing about it and stuff too. Yeah.
It's a pretty good video.
I'm Tom Green.
Yeah, I'm thinking Tony's retaining.
Yeah. Tony time.
Yeah.
I mean, if they, I would, I'm going to go Tony, but like, I would be completely fine with Mariah May getting a win and keeping this program going, and then like Tony winning the third one and getting it back at least,
But it's the Hollywood ending.
I know. I wish that was.
Yeah, buddy.
But
you ever
all
heard
Hollywood
of a sequel?
Yeah.
You ever heard of a squeakquel?
No, I've heard of that.
You ever hear of a reboot?
Chipmunks.
You ever hear of a reboot? All right.
Well, then they'd probably be. Oh no, you don't always replace remake.
Kevin Smith explained reboots to me. Okay.
It's all about Eve, not all about
and he did
Steve,
it. Yeah, and he made me learn about reboots while laughing.
Anyway, up next we got Konosuke Takeshita with Don Callis versus Kenny Omega for the AEW International Championship.
I think Kenny wins.
I hope Kenny wins, dude. This is tough. This is
Yeah,
tough.
dude, so it's not. Kenny wins.
I'll say Kenny too, just because I love Kenny.
I have to go Kenny, but I mean, I don't know. He could really put Takeshita over here.
No,
Yeah, I don't know.
Kenny wins.
I'm scared now.
I
Should I
don't
say
know.
Kenny wins? Should I be peer pressured?
I'm gonna say.
I
I mean,
want
that's what you
Kenny to
led
win.
with.
I want Kenny to win, so we'll go the Omega Man.
You think the Young Bucks should come back and fuck him over? Because they're in
Super Kid.
LA?
Rancho Cucamonga. Let's
Yeah,
get
they are,
prehistoric.
dude. Yeah, exactly. So I don't know. I don't know. This is this is tough for
$4.
me, but yeah, I guess. I mean, how long has Takeshita had the title now?
400
Get the fuck
hours.
400 hours and 37 minutes.
I don't
That's
know.
our real time tracking data with Chris
I don't.
Peterson.
Who was the last? Who did he even win it from?
That's a terrific question.
Cassidy.
Yeah, was it? It
It
was
was
OC.
Orange.
Was it OC though? You sure?
Mm,
He won it from Osprey.
Yeah, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, he won it from Osprey because it.
That's right,
Yeah,
because Osprey got it
Osprey.
from MJF.
Yeah, once MJF made it the American title. But yeah, I think.
Oh, okay.
He won it
But
in
yeah,
October.
but do you think? I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna go Takeshita. I love Kenny Omega, but I think they're trying to build a star at Takeshita. And Kenny, if he loses, doesn't get that title, he'll be all right. He can win it some other time. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna go against my heart and soul, and you guys too.
He's had it for 138 days.
Next,
The next one is Jon
next,
Moxley versus Cope for the AEW World Championship.
the moment we've all been waiting for. And to talk about Dynamite a little bit, Wheeler Yuta and Mox aren't seeing eye to eye. Wheeler didn't like when he grabbed his beard. He said, "Don't grab my fucking beard like that, dude. Stop grabbing my fucking beard." And yeah, so I could see Wheeler for sure going to Mox and being like, "Fuck you, dude. I'm out of here." You know, and then kicking Claudio in the dick, and then he's gone. But yeah, I my hope and my dreams for the past 6-7 months is that at least 6 months, I guess, or whatever, is that Cope wins, and then Christian comes out right away and takes the title away from him right away, and just that long term of just like Cope finally did it after all these years. He wins a world title again, just for Christian to fucking take it out of his hands, beat him over the fucking head with the with Jericho's list clipboard he's carrying around now. And he's going to say, Cope, you just made the list. And then he's going to drop it on the ground. He's going to do the unprettier face first into the metal list thing to the clipboard.
Hey, listen, I think that is a possibility,
If that doesn't happen, that's another TV broken.
Is Pac away?
Yeah, they destroyed him.
Yeah, he was destroyed.
What happened?
They beat him up. Remember that was his thing.
Chris. Take it from here,
Cope's
Chris.
like, I'm gonna beat up the faction one by one, and he started with Pac.
I will murder you one by one. I'm Cope. Every single fucking picture you see of me, my mouth's gonna be open. You idiots.
It's true.
He's kind of like Ernest that way.
Lana State. Yep, Ernest. Most of all those pictures. Yeah, and his scary smiles.
Yeah. If you see Ernest, his mouth is either smiling or open.
Yep. Either or, it works for Ernest. So that's the final of the match of the evening, right? Did we didn't miss anything?
No.
I pick Mox.
You're picking Moxley to win?
Yeah, I'm picking Copeland.
Yeah. I think that's what I'm picking too. I didn't say it though, but yeah.
So we're all going Cope.
Yeah.
Do you guys think Christian's going to take it from same night right after that?
Yes.
What do you
Yes.
think, Jason?
Yeah, I think it's the only way it can go because when else would Christian use the fucking contract? You know?
No, exactly. And it
Yeah.
was
Now.
meant to be. And then
No,
they'll have a ladder match, a double or nothing.
Were you
Lana
doing John Lovett's
stage.
impression, Chris? What was that?
Yeah, they're losing their minds, and I'm reaping all the benefits.
Thank
um,
Isn't
you.
Dynasty the next
so
pay-per-view?
it'll take a while to build up to it for sure.
Take a while.
The TLC match will be the finale. Exactly. Stain will be playing for the dope video package. Everything I
Everything I
can
can remember.
down, down, down. Yeah,
We were
exactly.
brothers. And
Yeah,
we
we're
were
gonna
also
cry.
friends that were brothers and friends.
And here we
Yeah,
are, with only 6 minutes left in the pod. It's
Yep.
and this
time to
to talk
talk about
about
the
the
monkey.
monkey.
Mm-hmm.
See, me and Chris knew we were waiting. We were waiting this entire pod for the final 6 minutes. It's been a lot of great
What do you
wrestling
guys
we
think?
talked about.
You
I
guys
didn't,
can
lo-
tune out now if you don't want any spoilers.
didn't love it.
I thought it was fun.
I thought it was really
It
interesting.
was fun. I just thought it was
I didn't expect, I don't know what I expected the tone to be, but it was much more like comedic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't
And
expect
I was
that
really
either,
thinking
and I thought it was cooler than I thought it would be. It was better than I thought it would be for sure.
it
I
made me
think
laugh. It made me smile when
yeah.
people died and stuff.
Well, they
So,
did
you
the
know,
Tim Robinson what the
it
fuck
wasn't
was pretty
bad.
funny.
In the way of a horror movie, Woody, Chris. Come on.
Uh,
I'm not here watching fucking, you
But
know what I mean?
but yeah, it was
Watching
like
what?
I don't know.
it
I'm
was
trying to think
kind
of an
of
example.
it was kind of like all over the place sometimes
Kind
because
of
there
was it.
was a lot of that stuff like random stuff that would happen that was funny was cool, but it was also like the flow to it was kind of odd. You know what I mean? It kind of be out of
Mm-hmm.
nowhere, and then it would go to like a more serious tone. So it
It'd
was
be
kind
like,
of
yeah,
like,
it'd be like, haha, funny. And then it'd be like, you killed your mom.
yeah, yeah. It had an identity crisis, but also
And
with like,
tonally, it was insane.
yeah. So but also, I mean, with the town, that whole town is going insane. Like they keep showing the cheerleaders like cheering and stuff. Like after everyone dies, and it's like, yeah, just 7 people yesterday, they just die. You know, so like everyone's scary as fuck in that town. I don't know why that like I was surprised. Like what's up with the ghoul at the end on the horse?
Yeah, at the end, there's a
The
horse,
fuck is the ghoul?
and
The
that.
Headless Horseman.
Yeah, I
You know what? I'm gonna
guess.
Google it. I'm gonna Google it right now. You guys keep talking about this
I
while
thought
you.
I was just like it must be some like connection to some other Stephen King story that they're like throwing in there.
What's her like after credits? Because I left
Yeah, I did
immediately.
too.
No, it was no, it was right at the end of the
No, no,
movie when
no. I
they're in
know, I know. I'm just
the car.
wondering,
Yeah.
maybe there was like something that connected it.
No, we waited to see if there's after credits, and there wasn't, unless they played it and didn't fucking show it.
Oh, symbolizes the fourth horseman of the apocalypse, death,
Well, yeah, because you start thinking the apocalypse might be coming because
pale
like they
horse.
also when the brother does that final insane one, like there's planes crashing, like everyone's dying,
Yeah,
and
so the
like
world's over, ending. That's what it is. It's the pale,
yeah, his brother was
pale
awesome
horse.
though. His brother was pretty cool.
I liked he had a mullet. I like now that like you want to like a villain that's like unhinged, just give him a mullet.
Yeah, no, give him a mullet. You know he's a psycho.
I'm getting
And
ready
he,
for Speedball Mike Bailey's heel turn.
yeah, it's on its way. But
Anywho.
yeah. So the monkey, I don't know. I give it like 3.25 stars, or no, I give it 3 stars.
I would
You
say
guys are probably
it's
Oh,
a fun.
I'm fine with 3.
Yeah, I was gonna
it's
say it's a
somewhere.
3. It's a 3 star
I
because
didn't
it's
get
fun.
bored. It was interesting. I loved Adam Scott in the beginning though. That was a
Yeah,
fantastic scene. Like the
the
opener was really fucking good.
Yeah.
the emotional like beats they were trying to hit. I don't know, man.
The evil brother was a dickhead growing up, so fuck him, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yep.
Put your
true.
mustard on him. What do you do? I don't even remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, what did he
Yeah,
do? I can't even remember. He
yeah,
like said mean things to the girls in school, and then they like beat him up.
But then they
yeah.
put
All
stuff
the
on him.
girls kept beating him up all the time. Why'd he go in the girls' locker room? And then they all made fun of him, and
I
then
think he was
they
just
bullied
walking
him.
by it, but
But he kept
that
getting
was
bullied
a confusing scene.
by only girls. Like that's why there was
They
some
just
like
kept saying that
random.
he hates mustard.
Is that really what they used?
He
That's
fucking
that's something else. I'm thinking.
that's in the alternate version.
He put mustard on.
That was a
Yeah, and then he
deleted scene.
antiqued him with flour
Yeah,
while
yeah,
he was sleeping.
yeah.
Wow.
Well, look at
That's been
that.
another episode, guys.
That was episode 56 of Invasion Angle.
Jelly?
We hope you go see the monkey and you see the ghoul.
This dude just
What?
wiped shit on my face and you're talking about jelly.
Invasion Angle. Invasion Angle.
Bet you love that sweet ass podcast. I am John Cena and I approve this message. Boobies.